As college students, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram play a big part in our lives. The question is, are these apps having a positive or negative impact on us? To try to find the answer to this question, first I went around campus to find some local students to interview. Here's what they had to say. How often do you use TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube daily?
All the time. Probably 8 hours a day. Probably like 5 hours. 4 hours-ish a day.
I use Instagram the most.
Instagram probably 3 or 4 times a day.
Often. Like maybe 2 hours.
What are some of the positive effects that come with using these applications?
You can connect with people anywhere in the world, get laughs, especially from TikTok.
That connects people, and obviously that comes good and bad, but I think for me that's a good thing. Generates creativity. So like I run a podcast, and so like YouTube especially, like it helps me learn a lot.
Bring like humor and joy, like when you're on TikTok, like just like a break from reality.
I like it to like stay in touch with like friends who don't go to school, get a lot of new ideas, especially from TikTok.
I can keep in touch with my friends, see what they're doing, and YouTube, learn stuff from it. A lot of like explanations and like tutorials and how to do a bunch of stuff, mainly for like school or skills.
You get to express yourself. I think it brings people together.
What are the negative effects?
It creates like a false sense of reality for so many people's lives.
You know, Instagram is like one microsecond, like a fraction of a microsecond of somebody's life, and they edit that. And so I think what ends up happening is you tend to like compare your life to that fraction of a microsecond of their life. And so you end up thinking that they live a great life, and you like compare that to you, and it's just like it's not the same, and that can lead to a lot of like mental health issues. I think that's the biggest thing.
They can be quite addicting. You start watching something about school and you end up watching something that is completely different.
With like TikTok, there's a lot of insecurity. Yeah. Like you look at other people's bodies and the way they look and compare yourself. It's easy to like compare yourself to others on TikTok and like Instagram.
How do you think TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube affects your studying habits?
Negatively. Yeah.
Very negatively.
I don't study as much. Yeah. Because I'm always on my phone.
So I procrastinate and watch and go on all those things instead of doing my work a lot.
Overall, do you think these apps have a positive or negative effect on college students?
I think they do impact you negatively. They know what you like, and they know you're probably gonna click on it.
I would say more hurtful, honestly.
I think helpful.
I think there are a lot more pros.
I think that it's positive mostly, but there can definitely be ways to like fix it from the negative aspects. Probably more negative.
It's inherently a net positive thing, but for some people obviously it's going to be bad. But in the aggregate, I would say it's net positive.
I would say positive.
First, I want to talk about all the benefits of YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Starting off with YouTube, multiple sources such as Toll House International School has said that YouTube is very helpful and important to student learning. Students use YouTube to get free, easy access to educational videos, and it is shown that they are more motivated to learn when they're using these sort of platforms. It has been especially helpful with the new wave of distance learning. YouTube and TikTok give students an opportunity to learn new creative skills such as editing and filmmaking. It gives them an opportunity to create content and make YouTube videos, which could possibly turn into a career. Same goes for TikTok and Instagram. Many people have turned themselves into influencers or celebrities on YouTube that post videos just to see where it goes. This can lead to these apps becoming a career and a very good source of income, especially for college students. I personally have a friend who was making around $500 a week just off making TikTok videos. Instagram has been used by college students to promote their brands or businesses because it is an amazing marketing platform. Multiple colleges now offer classes in social media marketing, including USC. The downside to all these apps is that they can all cause distraction in college students. As you saw by the interview, everyone mentioned how distracting they thought all these applications were. They all have one thing in common, which is the algorithms that show you what you want to see and keeps you engaged the longest. A quote from medium.com says, "Every time we see a post we like, we get a dopamine hit. We want to feel that satisfaction again, so we keep scrolling like gamblers, keep adding nickels into slot machines. We won't enjoy every video we see, but TikTokers receive enough rewards at sustainable intervals to keep us scrolling for more." Instagram is notorious for being a platform where people have struggled with mental health issues. A study by a USC student claimed that 83% of almost 300 college-age respondents indicated that Instagram affects their mental health in some way. This is because people only put out content that makes them look good and happy. A lot of accounts are fabricated and made seem like they're living a very happy and perfect life. This creates issues because it creates an unreal standard that people believe their lives should look like. This also creates people living two separate lives, their real life and their virtual life. Overall, I think YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram impacts college students more positively than negatively. Social media can create amazing opportunities and connections, but it's up to us to develop a healthy relationship with it.